confront them of their failures, and we also ask them to self-introspect themselves. I also try to prove them, even as South Africans, we are not innocent. We also make mistakes too, and that is why we don't want outsiders, because when they find us and they see that we are not perfect, they are also aiding to our problems, instead of trying to maybe guide us or something. But they are making things worse for us. But still, they always find ways to justify their behaviors. That's the issue with Nigerians. And another thing, when it comes to being the best, I don't believe in that narrative that says other people are better than others. It's like Haile Selassie once said, no nation is better than the other nation. Only history and God will judge. So I believe that a better nation is the one that makes mistakes and holds themselves accountable, not the one who always boasts about what they have in their account, what they have in their homes. Because I always hear that from Nigerians, saying that they are the giant of Africa. Like the guy who I had a debate with, I think it was Mr. Kinsley, was saying, no, Africa is nothing without Nigeria. Nigeria is the reason why Africa is there and all that, you see. So there's too much competition. There's no sense of collaboration. I believe that every nation should hold itself accountable and improve them, and in that way they will be able to improve themselves, you see, and focus on themselves. But I don't see that amongst us Africans, even Nigerians. I don't see that within them, and I think it would be a bad idea for us to open borders more for them, because when they come here, they're gonna compete with, they're gonna try to dominate us to prove that they are better and we are losers, And it's sad to see that some of our citizens, even our South African ladies, are already saying things such as, Nigerian men are more masculine, they are better than us and all that, and they love comparing us with them, you see. So I just think of what's gonna happen if a lot of them start flocking here, since the president gave them a better access. That's...
Thank you for disrespecting me. To say thank you for disrespecting us respectfully. I know you did disrespect us, but you did it respectfully. So thank you, though. Thank you.
All right, and I expect you to also please do the same for fellow South Africans. Speaking rudely, I don't think it will solve the issue, and it would be more likely if you live up to your
don't
nickname.
Tell us how we should talk. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You have already said yours.
Solver.
And Benny, at least he accepted that he disrespected us. You see, I want people to understand.
I understand, but we don't even
You don't
care.
give fire.
You
don't
tell
give
us how we
fire
should
and
talk.
say we shouldn't give you
tell us how
fire.
we
You
should
shouldn't
talk.
tell us how to talk. I personally decided to request for the mic because of Keystone. See, this is a platform that you have people from
when you say America, you are referring to all. But when you want to differentiate, you not differentiate them in states, either United States or South. But when you say America, you support all of them. That's what it means.
Also, I think this
mute Sam, can you mute? Let me talk, please. Please. We're not hearing each other. What I said, and anybody with common basic sense, even a baby, would understand what I meant. I said, right, no one is foreigner in Africa. Right?
Yes.
Africa should be like America. Even though I said America, I still mean United States with 50 states where people move around freely from state to state with the same currency, the same telephone, the same everything. When you move from South Africa to Zimbabwe, you have to change phone network, different currency. Mozambique, the same thing. Namibia, the same thing. It's ridiculous. It is bloody ridiculous. Can't we see what is going on? Yet I'm in the UK. I went to Jamaica in August and I used my phone there. I have 28 days roaming free, and it didn't cost me a penny when I came back to the UK. I only pay £20 a month and I've unlimited everything. Anyone living in the UK, I went to Jamaica and I did it, and Jamaica is not in the EU. This is how these people make things so affordable. What I am saying, why is it in Africa? You move from Zimbabwe so close to Namibia, not Zimbabwe, South Africa, so close to Namibia surrounding. And each step of the way you have to change, get a new SIM card, new currency. It's freaking ridiculous. Even in Jamaica, my sister, I can use pound, I can use dollars, I can use Canadian. Go into the supermarket to shop in Jamaica, I can use my bank card. I don't have to change out in Jamaica. So what I'm saying, my sister, we must focus on the right things and make sure whatever we are leaving for our future generation, they don't go through this nonsense. These simple
and I hear
things.
you.
Oh, hold on, my sister. These simple things, my sister, that can make life so easy. These people who are in charge don't give a toss because their children, as you may, I think I heard what you said when you were speaking, and I completely agree earlier on when you speak. Their children then go to school in Africa. They are abroad living high life of African resources that were meant to benefit the people, and they're just packing it all for themselves. These greedy, I don't even know what to call them. I don't want to use certain name and Baba Tila. So what I'm saying, look how close is South Africa to Zimbabwe. Every step of the way you go in Africa, you have to change network. I went to South Africa and other part in Africa, and guess what? I don't have to change my SIM card from UK because I'm 150 country I can go to without have to pay any extra and use my phone as if I'm in the UK, because this is the way they design it here. Why can't it be the same in Africa? No, every time we hear about asylum seeker, migrant, refugee, all these degrading names, the first thing come to our mind is black. Name me one country in the world where white people, Chinese, Indian, Pakistan, no one that don't look like black ever been referred to as migrant.
Can I just say something?
Hold on. Immigrant, refugee, and these names weren't given to us by us. It was given to us by our enemy, and we legitimized those names. Remember, these border in Africa before 1884 and 1885, Africans were moving around in Africa without passport and visa. These enemies sat in Berlin Conference in 1884 and 1885 and carved Africa and said, you are South African, said you are Zimbabwe, you are Nigerian, you are this. And we now come legitimizing it to the extent where we are calling our own people foreigner, migrant, asylum seeker, all these different these names. It's ridiculous.
I hear you, my sister, right? I hear you very well. That is why I was even writing on the comment section that
simple lady, mute
thank
yourself.
you so that you are a queen. But now my only problem is that as much as you are saying
Sam, wait. Simple lady, mute. Come on, here. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, but now my only problem with you, Chidima, is that you are saying that we name call each other, you know, things like foreigners, and you are very true, because if one person says foreigner, the first thing they think about is, you know, our Africans, you understand, and that's the mentality. But my only problem here in this platform, and I think also Fred told me that if we want to respect one another, I must open my own platform. I'm also just now shocked with you, Chidima, because you said that we should respect one another, but you were quick to call this guy ignorant and names like, hey, did you learn anything at school? You are illiterate. Like, I thought that if he made a mistake in terms of the map of the world, of which that very same map was the one that was made by the white man. So we don't even know how true that map is.
But why do you keep dwelling on this guy's issue? Is he your boyfriend?
No, I'm
God, spare me this, please. You're saying so much about
these girls.
no one is going to be pampering you guys. You guys want people to be pampering you like eggs. That's a grown-up man that doesn't even
She's a lady. Call her lady. She's a
and he's telling us he wants to educate us, and we are trying to correct him, and he's shouting over us, and you're coming here to tell us
nonsense.
Kenya said that they don't like the way Nigerians are taking their bullet, and I was like, okay. I mean, I blame Nigerians. What I do? I mean, like, but the thing is,
guys, give the other African men a chance. You have to give the other African men a chance.
I mean, but if you see a beautiful woman, you have to appreciate.
Well, wait, I don't understand. Do Nigerians go and use pew to force the women to love them?
No, what they are saying.
Everybody have a chance.
Game, guys. Let's wait, Mr.
Yeah, but everybody have a chance. Look at
the guy from Congo said that you spoiled the woman now.
Yeah, right. But why did Zuma? Why did Zuma go and give his daughter to a 16th wife to be a 16th wife? Yet there are good South African men who are good looking according to them. So why did he choose?
Mr. Ralph, it's not just in South Africa. I even heard the African American men also complaining about the Nigerians.
It's not African. It's not only African.
It's not just South Africans. It's like a lot of African men are like, guys, you are killing the game for us, brothers. Unless you know how to chop that money, you guys must tone down.
Another thing. Can I make an example? Can I make an example? Sorry.
No, but goods. The thing is, when a man have money, okay, he thinks that the money should show on his wife or girlfriend. You understand?
Yeah.
Nigerian people are not the ones that will have money and be stingy with it and try to starve you. No, they will take care of you. They are proud when you look good for them. You understand? So that, it's almost like a show off for them that my woman is glowing, is looking so beautiful, and I'm the one that take credit for it. You understand?
See, me.
So that is the thing.
So, Mr. Ralph, then I would suggest that you guys have a family meeting with other African men and start explaining the situation. The African men are very tired of Nigerian men, Abi. They have had enough.
Let me give you an example. There is this African American lady. Wait, let me give you an example. There is African American lady. So she came to Nigeria. She picked a guy in Nigeria, and she went back to America. And so I think the relationship did not work. So, and she said that the guy actually scammed him $50,000. Wait, though, he's selling $50,000. So he now come to TikTok, talk about Nigerians lovers, scammers, everything. Do you know, in the next 6 months, this lady came back again to Nigerian to pick another guy. I was like,
for another Nigerian guy. If you go to Switzerland, even sometimes you'll be asking yourself, is this Switzerland or is actually the children? Even the children speak the native languages of Nigeria. You'll be asking yourself, what the hell is going on here? A lot of them, all they do is to take trip because their passports don't even require them a visa. It goes in visa free. They take a trip to Africa, once they reach there, they are not living without a man, including white. It's not just blacks or other Africans. No, including white people.
We are asking that woman, but you said that they scam you. Why don't you stay away from the scammer? And she said that.
But you see, Crystal, I prove my point. What Mr. Ralph just said, he said it's not just the African men, even the white men are fighting Nigerians. So now you understand why things are happening the way they're happening. So don't ask all these questions, because no man in their right mind are going to be happy to see that the Nigerian men are just coming into their spaces all over, everywhere. Even this Kenyan woman was saying, our men are not even worried about this African American. It's the Nigerians that I was like, oh my God.
No, but the thing too is, I thought we live in the world of democracy where a woman can make a choice who she wants to belong with.
See, the day I saw Ukrainian Nigerian wife.
Tone it down just a little bit.
What if we turn it down and then they are the one coming into Nigeria now, book a flight and come in to look for man? How do we and then take the man over to their place? What do we do then? Do we ask them do we block the airport and say no more foreign flying in? I don't understand. You see, there's a TikTok influencer. Her name is Gladys. Gladys is from, I think, South Sudan. All right. She took in fact, this lady was living in the village, and recently she's the one that did a video with P Square, one of the P Square. One of the, I think it's TikTok Paul. But this lady took a flight. This lady took a flight into Nigeria, and she not even stayed in Lagos. She went to Imo State You know, she went to not even Lagos, where you think, but she went to Imo. So what do we? That kind of person, do we stop her from? Even she's not speaking almost like she uses Nigerian slang in whatever she says, including Igbo or Yoruba. You know, like then what do we tell her? We tell her, hey, don't come in. I don't understand. But she's an African. Even when she went there, she said she never felt one single that she's not one of. Nobody ever asked her for any document or passport or told her you're not one of. No. You understand? Nigeria is the
now
people
you're going to start a fight with the Somalians.
Hey.
Guys, please give us a break, I beg.
I mean, do you not know the opportunity she actually, because even me, a just natural Nigerian, I've never do a podcast or a video call with P-Square.
Yeah, imagine she was able to do that, to be honest with you.
It's not like he has money, no. It's not like
exactly.
He has influence, no.
This person live in the typical village where they cultivate corn and shit. Like, I don't know how, like, this happened. You understand?
Do you know what Nigerians are saying on the comment? They're saying, like, wow, very good. Yeah,
yes,
good.
I'm telling you, but good. You know what? I grew up in Lagos. Good. I will be honest with you. I did my secondary school, my primary, secondary, nursery in Lagos State. And while growing up, a lot of my friends, like Lagos is where you meet everything in terms of everybody around the world or every Africans. While growing up, the house we lived in then, because we didn't really have a lot of money in Lagos, but the house I lived then is like face me and face. They call it face me and face you. Any Nigerian will understand what I'm saying. So in that house, we have Togolese living there. We have Ghanaians in that house. We have Nigerians. You know, nobody like Togolese. They come to Nigeria. They don't even ask them for document. They cross border with leg. You see this one we talk about Mozambique crossing with leg into South Africa. Togolese. There's a border called Seme border. If you know this border, it has no security. All they check you is once they you know, they check the car that is coming. And the people will just come down and cross by feet. Do you know, even Togo and Benin, do you know when I went to Togo and Benin Republic to play football then and Ghana, I did not go with passport. I went to Ashanti Kotoko. Nobody ever asked me document, passport. We entered bus from Lagos.